So there's three manga that I will call peak. Okay, probably the three that I would say is my all-time favorite that is still ongoing. Uh, First one is Tune Into the Midnight Heart. That one I talked quite a lot about this. Second one is Shangri-La Frontiers. Probably my favorite, just action and hype show. Really love it. And third one has an anime now called the Fragrant the Fragrant Flower Bloom in Dignity, or Kaoru blah 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 blah, I can't remember. And episode one has been shown to Japan, by the way. Not on Netflix, because Netflix is an asshole and they're doing it tomorrow. And I'm so mad about it that I had to find other ways to just watch the show. And it's quite difficult, but I'm able to find it. So that's what I want to talk about. The first episode of Fragrant Flowers Bloom with Dignity. I've been waiting for this show for quite a while, actually. I've read this manga probably 2 years ago. They still have quite a decent amount of chapters when I was reading it, when I started reading it. But this is probably one of my few favorites. Yeah, I do really, really love Tune Into Midnight Heart and Shangri-La Frontiers. Those two, I probably put this as third because I keep this, instead of keeping up weekly, I just read every I read 2 chapters every 2 weeks, although it is a weekly manga. But yeah, this, I would say, before I start just talking about the episode, this is a highly recommend. I would say this is legit. If you want to watch a romance show, this is the show to watch. Or actually, in general, let's say the entire season, like right here, done, move away. Dress Up Darling, also move away. We don't care about these ones. Sakamoto Days, go away. Kaiju number 8 sucks. They're all sucks. Okay, none of them are actually worth it here. Maybe if you're older, you might care about this one. And maybe Grand Blue. It's done by same as Bakuto Test. I didn't even know that. Now I probably should watch Grand Blue. But yeah, no. This is what I say is the prize of this entire season. Let alone this year. So yeah, this show, you have to watch this. Out of all the shows out of here, I don't care about Da Da Da. I don't care about Dress Up Darling. I don't care about Kaiju number 8, Sakamoto Days. I don't care about that. Not even this show. I can't remember the name, but I know this one's very, very, very popular. I know this is also very, very popular. Buddy Girl Senpai. But yeah, screw all these stuff. You gotta watch this. It's legit the best romance. But anyways, I'm just talking out of my ass. Okay, this is actually really, 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 really good. Actually, before I actually go into the episode and just show you some clips of it and what I feel about it, I do want to talk about the cast as well. This is actually interesting since those two are the main characters, which Nakayama Yoshinori is playing Sumugi Rintaro, the main character. And if you see his list, he's a relatively new actor. Voice actor, so he hasn't done that much, but he did a very, 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 very good job. And then for Waguri Kaoruko, I can't even say names, I'm not Japanese, is done by Inoi Hodoka, who actually didn't... Sorry, there's a car being noisy outside. Who doesn't have a lot of... it has quite a few roles, but nothing that's, like, big. This is her first really big role compared to everything around here. So they're relatively unknown compared to most others. There's also different characters. I won't talk about Subaru right now, but these three main supporting characters, aka Rintaro's friend. But I probably won't be talking about them. Their character is very, very interesting, but it's definitely later in the manga / anime at this point now. But yeah, this I love this. I love this so much. First of all, amazing start. I'm not gonna play any. I'm gonna turn off sound. So, amazing first scene setting up the two schools. It's not showing really well. but it shows between Chidori and what's the next one? Yeah, Chidori and Kyoko Private Academy. So uh yeah, so they set up the two different schools right next to each other. Chidori is a public school. You can see it right now. It's more grungy, more for delinquents that have a really bad rep. And then an all girls Kyoko Private Academy, which is uh all women who are basically, it's a very prestigious school for all women, and they are mostly very diligent, very strong. They're academically smart, let's say, and those two don't have a good uh relationship with each other. And this story is about Rintaro and Kaoruko um bonding with each other, I would say. So the first probably met is you just bringing up Rintaro, his friends. Uh, People are scared of him, as you can see here. People are completely fearful when they see her, which was shown through lines vertically down to, which is a very good explanation. Also, anime has been done really, really, really well in terms of animation, so that's really good. And yeah, he's a person who it bottles him up. He doesn't talk about his personality. Although he has friends, he's not very open to them yet. Since he is afraid of his inner self, where like people judging him for who he is or rumors about it. And then this all changed with Kaoruko, who is a regular at his parents cake shop, which his parents run. He also lives at his the shop as well. He lives upstairs, and this is not really their first time meeting. Although this is the first time we see them meet, they technically have seen each other kind of in this shop. And she is very, very, very adorable. I can say that. I'm not going to show her voice, but she is very adorable. And it's mostly about those two growing bond, even if they live kind of separate lives. They have a different kind of like perspective, I would say. I mean, I wouldn't say perspective, but yeah, she thought that she was scared of him, especially the first encounter. Also, really like how they show how they done the camera work there, where it seems like a POV shot of Rintaro. You can see it even moving. Where's this shot where she just instantly blushes? I think I missed it. Yeah, there. That's very cute. This killed my heart because it's so cute. This is probably like, I don't like to use the word cute, but it is very, very cute. She really, really likes to eat cake. I do want to show another scene that I really, really like. It's around here. Yeah, where she, that's adorable shot here, right here. Really, really like. I'm getting out of point, but yeah, but it shows two characterization. She's like happy, bubbly type girl who really enjoys cake. She's very expressive, very extroverted. He's more introverted. He looks have a scary composure. He scares people, but he's very kind inside, despite his outward appearance. Of course, these type of characters, where it's meant to be all cute, they are very, very much, how do I say it? They can be bland, where their only point is that they're cute. But in this first episode, it already showed that she's not like a doormat, especially with this scene, which I actually dislike these types of scenes, but this is done so well that it doesn't really matter. Where it's set up where she dropped this, she's getting harassed by guys, that happens in a lot of anime where they use it for the main character to save that character, and that's legit the only thing plot point for this, where it's only to show the main character being badass, saving the girl, and the girl falling in love. And she already likes the main Rintaro, but this one is done well because it sets up the characters where she's in the situation because of him, and they try to get benefits off of her, and then he's trying to they try to scare push him away from him by talking about he's a delinquent, he is just a bad person, you shouldn't be around him, you should be around us because we're safe, which he hears about it. And why I really really like her is that she is not a type of person who judges someone based on their outward appearance, but more inner, where she defends. Even though she is small, she can't actually attack them. She still, she's not a doormat. She still defends the main character. She still said, no, it is sad that you feel like that way, but he's kind. You should try to talk to him. I know him more than you do. And then she tried to stick up even if she's in a bad situation, which gives. And then, of course, he didn't like it, so he changed his mind just to hit the girl, which is bad boy. You should not hit a woman like that. She didn't do anything wrong, and then the main character swoops in, save her. Instead of beating them up, just intimidates. They run off like idiots, and yeah. He apologizes, although it's not really his fault, but how she treats him and how her outward view kind of changes him, especially in like a new future where her in his life legit changes the main character, where he completely changes as a person, and he also changes her life, where she, even though she's struggling with some stuff in her life, he brings the lightness in her world, giving her hope. I would say like this is probably one of the best relationship in anime from recent time, and honestly I think they're like the best couple. Unfortunately, we won't be making it up to that point at probably after where they become properly couples. I'm not too sure because it's been a while since I read like the start, but yeah. And it reveals at the end where those two live completely separate lives, where he thought she was young, very young, but those two are pretty close to age, like to a similar age, where he just starts panicking a bit. It's just episode 1. It's very, very simple story, but it's done extremely well and sets up those two characters romantically well. And I'm gonna say this, like future episodes, this is like peak what's the word for it? Peak diabetes. It's actually very, very cute. It's definitely my favorite romance manga I've read, and they animated so well. I'm just been chatting out of my ass right now, but like this is like this show is actually really, really good. I just talked about it in fragments, but the main character is very cute. And the first episode sets up the characters really, really well. Have like a certain scene where certain conflict, where you just show the characters in a positive light. This character has more depth than a lot of anime girls that people really like. For example, like I don't know, I'm gonna say Tate no Yusha, like Raftalia. I don't like. She's happy. She likes the main character, and that's all I know about it. I don't know too much. I've watched the first season of it, but I don't really have a grasp of her character in a very positive light compared to someone like Kaoruko, who really has big personality. What I'm trying to say is how she's written really, really, really well. I'm just chatting out of my ass now, but like I really, really enjoy this show. Like it's the episode. I'm probably gonna do this weekly where I keep talking and rambling on about it. But yeah, you should watch this anime, man. It's so good. It starts. It's very simple at the start, but man, once more characters join in, when you actually see other people's perspective, you actually see how everybody reacts to him. It's really 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 good, and it's probably the best romance anime, maybe for this decade. And you probably say, oh yeah, like is it like Tune Into Midnight High coming out next year? Maybe that can compete with it. Although you probably like I do like Tune Into Midnight Heart more, but like in terms of pure romance, this is better. Tune Into Midnight Heart, although the romance is pretty good, I feel like that's not really the thing that you're watching that for. It's more of each four or five of these. I'll say four of these girls trying to achieve their dream goals, and the main character Yamabuki is trying to basically help them to achieve their goal. But yeah, watch this anime. Fragrant Flowers Bloom with Dignity is coming out Netflix probably today. When you're watching this one, it's just good, man. Just watch it. Let's watch it, man. Just watch it. I was just losing my mind now. I had 16 minutes of me just rambling. Okay, I love this show. Okay, I really, 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 really do. It's complete diabetes, but it's so good. It's the best romance. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Okay, good.